Hello, this is Mr. Block, and today we'll be working on worksheet number 16 entitled Intervals number 1. Please start by writing your name at the top, as so, and fill in the date. Intervals number 1. In music, an interval is the distance between two notes. A melodic interval is the distance between two notes which are played one at a time. And a harmonic interval is the distance between two notes which are played at the same time. So we have two examples here, 1 and 2. Melodic intervals basically are side to side, from left to right, early to later. And we're going to measure the interval by counting the span of each notes, including all lines and spaces. So here we've got our starting point is our first, and then the ending point is our second. So because these are only a step apart, this is a span of a second. Now, in this case, we have a span of 3 notes, including our starting point, 1, all the space in between, 2, and then our ending point, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a span of 3 steps, therefore, it's a third. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's look at harmonic intervals. You might be looking here and saying, Mr. Block, these notes are side to side, so why are they not melodic? Well, in order to indicate a second, we wouldn't want to write our notes directly above or below because it would just get kind of sloppy looking and hard to read. So we are going to write them side to side, but they're going to be touching each other. So when they're touching, they're still harmonic. So here we've got a span of a second, 1, 2, space line. And then the next example is a third, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a fourth. The interval between two identical notes is called a unison. And the interval of an eighth is called an octave. If we were to look at the sine wave, or the frequency of these notes, the lower octave C, or middle C, the wave would look kind of like this. If we were to look at the next octave above, like this higher C, we'd see that the pattern, or the wave, is going twice as fast. So that's how octaves work. Number 1. Identify the following intervals as melodic or harmonic. In this example, you do not need to write a number, but rather just indicate whether the notes are happening at the same time, and they're harmonic, or one after the other, melodic. So as you can see in the first example, these notes are on top of each other. So a musician would play both notes at the same time, and they are harmonic. In this next example, they're one after the other, and a musician would play them one and then the other. So these are melodic. Number 2, name these melodic intervals. So now we're going to measure the distance between these notes. You'll see that we've got a starting point, and then only one space or step in between, and then our ending point. So we've got 1, 2, 3. This is a third. Now here we have a larger interval, so you need to be careful about drawing these dots. Line, space, line, space, line, space, line. The total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a seventh. Number 3, name these harmonic intervals. Use the same strategy. 1, 2, 3. That's a third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a sixth. Number 4, write the indicated harmonic interval above the given note. So here, you're given a starting note and then an interval, and you need to draw in the note that is that interval away from the starting note. So remember, we're going to be writing above, not below, and we're going to be counting up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our fifth above C is G. Next example, 1, 2, 3. Number 5, write the indicated harmonic interval above the given note. Same thing as number 4. Complete the rest of the worksheet.